Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to today's sohbet on the Monday, the 10th of March, the 10th of Ramadan. This is beginning of the second week of the holy month of Ramadan. And of course, there is a tradition that the first part of Ramadan is mercy, the middle is forgiveness, and the last part is salvation from the fire. So we are entering from the days of mercy into the days of forgiveness, inshallah. These days are a time to immerse ourselves in Allah's rahmah, in Allah's mercy, reflect on how we can be recipients of God's mercy, and most importantly, how we can become people of mercy. This is a very important thing. We are calling upon the mercy of Allah. How merciful are we? We seek the mercy, we seek the loving kindness and forgiveness of God, but how merciful and how loving and how kind are we? How can we be seeking that from God unless we seek to embody something of those qualities as far as we're able within ourselves and in the way that we treat other people? Allah's mercy is beyond human comprehension. God's mercy is way beyond that. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Holy Quran, in Surah 7, Ayah 156, and ordain for us what is good in this world and the hereafter. Indeed, we have turned to you in repentance. He said, as for my punishment, I will inflict it on whom I wish. But my mercy embraces all things. I shall ordain this mercy for those who are God conscious. Pay the alms due the zakat and believe in our revelations. Allah's mercy embraces all things. So never feel shy of calling on the mercy of Allah. But Allah also tells us in the Quran who that mercy is going to be for. Who is going to be a recipient of that loving kindness? And it is for those who are God conscious, who pay the zakat and believe in our revelations. I.e., it's for those who, to the best of their ability, are doing something to live their Islam and to be good human beings, to be kind neighbors, and the best kind of human beings that we can be. This month of Ramadan is a tremendous opportunity for us to seek Allah's mercy. But how do we seek Allah's mercy? We seek Allah's mercy through being of service to Allah, through looking out for our neighbors, through providing iftars, through doing things together as a community, having care and concern for other people, whoever those people may be, whatever the religion of those people. People have been asking me in recent days about the situation in Syria and that there may be some Christians there who are suffering. I don't know the full details of this, but if the things that I've been told are true, this is really distressing to hear. Because the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, wrote letters to the Christian communities in the Middle East, where he called Christians his citizens and his allies, and told us that no one should take anything from their homes or from their churches or to prevent them from worship or to oppress them in any way. And these are historical Christian communities in Syria. I know they have suffered because of the fact that it's been a war zone for a long period of time. And maybe some of it is because of that, but I have heard things in recent days which are distressing, to say the least, especially during the month of Ramadan.
No, my brothers and sisters, we must be looking out for our Christian brothers and sisters, as well as our Muslim brothers and sisters. Yes, they differ from us in their faith, but they are still our brothers and sisters in humanity. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said that among them are good people in His Quran, that they are not all alike, and some are good. So Allah looks kindly upon those who are good, on those who are sincere, on those who are decent, irrespective of their religious beliefs. Something we shouldn't forget as Muslims. We are first and foremost fellow human beings, brothers and sisters in humanity, creations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And who doesn't love what they create? If you create a work of art, if you create something beautiful, do you want to smash it up? Do you want to destroy it? Do you want to see someone else smash it up or destroy it? If you have children, do you like to see those children fight with one another? Or do you like to see them work together and do something good? This goes back to the points that I'm saying here today. We seek Allah's mercy, but how merciful are we? Allah's mercy is for those who are merciful. This is from a tradition of the Prophet, peace be upon him. And Allah tells us in the Holy Quran, say, O my servants who have transgressed against their souls, do not lose hope in the mercy of Allah. Indeed, Allah will forgive you all sins. Certainly, He is the most forgiving, the all merciful. So let's make the best of these special days in this holy month of Ramadan. Turn towards Allah, seek Allah's forgiveness, and seek to embody those qualities of mercy, compassion, loving kindness that our Prophet, peace be upon him, embodied in his life, and his companions followed in his footsteps and took with them wherever they traveled around the world. And so many people came into Islam simply because of that, because they were loving, they were kind. And whether people came into Islam or not, people appreciated them for their kindness and their love, their good character. Let us embody those qualities and be more like that as human beings. May Allah bless you all. May Allah accept all of our fasts and devotions during this holy month of Ramadan. And may we improve through this holy month and can keep whatever we have learned and benefited from through this month and whatever we have gained in good character and spiritual ascension as we leave the month of Ramadan in what's only a few weeks' time. We don't have long. This is the beginning of the second week. After this week, there's just 2 weeks. We're already into the first 10 days. There's only 20 days left. We're through a third of the month. How are you making use of Ramadan in the best way? How are you developing your taqwa, your God consciousness, which is the purpose of this holy month? Let us all work on that. And inshallah, carry that taqwa, that God consciousness with us through every day of our lives. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. And a very good evening to you all.